every day you see something this bad.
This time on Heavy Rescue 401.
Watch yourself.
The crew from Coxon
Stop, stop, stop.
tangles with a stubborn wreck. A late-night patrol
I believe the driver is impaired.
finds danger behind the wheel.
She shouldn't be driving on the highway.
And a close call on thin ice
There was a guy who grabbed me by the hand and pulled me out.
forces Herb's crew
As soon as I'm clear, I'll boom down.
off the road.
Get me showtime.
Yeah, drivers, I just take it easy on these roads. It might be a little slip. And it's supposed to keep snowing.
The morning commute has barely started in Toronto, and heavy snow is pounding the roads.
Be advised, we're flipping around at Kennedy.
We got some blowing snow coming down right now. Very slippery conditions.
On Highway 401, Sergeant Kerry Schmidt keeps an eye out for drivers not adapting to the conditions.
We want to make sure the traffic keeps moving, but it only takes one person to make a mistake that can result in problems for thousands of other motorists.
It has been a slicker than usual commute all morning with this winter weather.
If you can give them fuel calls, they're going to have to come through with plows.
The IMOS maintenance crew is determined to prevent that from happening.
Okay, guys, light them up and let's roll.
An army of plows heads out on the westbound 401 in an echelon formation to clear all 8 lanes. But it's the worst time.
It's a nightmare out here in rush hour. Clear up, keep rolling. Let's go.
Supervisor Roland Blazer follows the plows, making sure they stay together to move the snow. But rush hour drivers make it much tougher.
Hey, Jody, keep an eye on the traffic there and try not to separate us too much.
Keep an eye on the red car coming in.
Passing a plow can put a driver in serious danger.
There's a guy coming up on the right. Just watch him.
But morning commuters sometimes get impatient.
People think we're just holding them up, but the reality of it is we don't want them hurt.
Hey, West Echelon, patrol's called. It says there is an accident, lane 2, west of Victoria Park.
Can you make a hole for me here, Robert?
As Roland heads up to take a look, crew at the Compass Operations Center
And how much damage would you say?
is already on top of it. A collision between a semi and a pickup.
Westbound Express, we have a collision involving a tractor trailer there. The plow echelon has had to come to a full stop.
We can't go through until they clear this accident.
All right, what's going on with these plows and everything else?
Just waiting for you and then we can go.
Okay.
The stoppage in a single lane forces all the plows to stop, shutting down the entire westbound 401.
And we can't go around them, otherwise we leave that snow there. When the traffic clears, people hit it and wipe out. It's a dangerous situation.
On North America's busiest highway, closure is not an option.
Was the 401 plugged all the way? Yeah, the traffic is significantly backed up.
With westbound traffic completely blocked, dispatchers at the Compass Center react quickly.
Site 3, go ahead.
Can you please attend for a disabled vehicle?
Can we move this tow? I got a line of plows ready to come through. Okay, okay.
Yeah, 10-4, they're just hooking up the car here now.
Okay, I see them moving through. I see them clearing the seam.
Okay, lead plow, I'm coming up.
The plows can finish their pass and keep traffic moving. And they'll keep working until the weather clears.
Let's go, let's go.
"200 miles southwest of Toronto.
Oh, boy. I've got all my heavies are out. I'm the last guy left, so I've got to do this job alone today.
Gary Vandenhoevel is heading to an urgent call at the Blue Water Bridge border crossing.
Yeah, it creates quite a problem here at the bridge, you can see.
There's a Jackknife on the ramp coming out of customs.
Just cleared that whole pole right off.
The empty semi took the ramp to Highway 402 when it lost control in freezing rain and jackknifed, smashing down a street light.
There's a wreck right out the exit. Whenever we get off the bridge.
Hundreds of trucks entering Canada are forced to crawl down a local side road.
Anytime there's a wreck at the Blue Water Bridge, it's a big deal. And they expect it open as quick as we can get it done.
The truck's fuel tank is sitting on the down pole. Gary needs to get it out or risk it ripping the tank wide open.
So I was thinking I would reach in. Yep. I would pick the front of that unit up because we got to get that pole out from underneath.
Okay, that's cool.
He works to insert tow hooks into the openings in the bumper.
This pin won't come out for me.
But there's a pin jammed in one of the openings.
Never be simple.
With no other crew, Gary drafts Fire Captain Dave Dobson to help.
You want to pound it?
Yeah. You moving? It's solid. I'll re-rig.
Okay.
I gotta reach under. I'm gonna have to strap this unit. Lovely. I feel like working in mud. Dave, I might get you to help me with this just a bit. Hold that in place while this lower one, I'll snug her up a bit. How's that look there, Dave?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. And we are good to go. Talk to me, Dave. How's it looking? What do you need?
4 inches there.
4 inches. Gonna need a little more on that fuel tank. I just gotta get a little higher. Come on, work with me, truck, work with me. Perfect.
No, other way. Hang on.
Go, boys. Pretty heavy. Not far enough for you?
Now he can finally pull the truck straight.
So they're backing up pretty good on the bridge. I can see from here, they're lining up. They're almost right across to the other side. We gotta get this open for these guys.
The last thing he needs is another wrinkle.
I didn't even see that there earlier.
The wooden post has a live power line running up its side, and it's right in the truck's path.
I'm gonna have to keep it straight as long as I can, and then hopefully we just skid it past this.
Instead of simply pulling the truck out of the jackknife, Gary will first have to squeeze it past the post.
That's the deal with a job like this. You just run into challenge after challenge. Yeah, go ahead, Heather.
Just want to call you and give you the heads up. I just took another heavy.
Thank you. Now I got more calls starting to back up, so. Okay, hop on in, Dave, and I'll just bring it around with you. Nice. Now I'm just gonna try and wind it around and get the tractor to face forward for me. That's good, let's leave her there. Mighty rotator's not defeated today. Perfect. I might take that rinse in a minute off. Yeah, just a little hose down here.
I've gotten pretty muddy on this thing. So fortunately, the fire guys had a solution for me.
Yeah, put her on light rinse, not heavy.
Beauty.
Excellent. Sure.
Thanks, guys.
No problem.
I'm on the bridge, it's slowing down.
Okay.
60 miles south. In Windsor,
Okay, you guys ready?
Brad Coxon has called a meeting about a recent job.
We're gonna start with the recovery debrief with the 3 tractor trailers.
Working in the confines of a tunnel, the Coxon team faced a unique set of challenges.
Try that, give it a little pull. See what's happening?
Yeah, you're getting caught up.
Yeah, I'm lifting up the truck.
One of the concerns that Brad and I had both discussed on this job a few times when we had that in the air, people getting really close to the load, myself included.
Lead heavy operator Eric Goddard is pushing to make sure no error ever gets repeated.
Had that thing let go, obviously that trailer's gonna come down on its nose. So that's one of the things we really have to be careful of, is identifying all those dangers.
And safety isn't the only concern Brad and Eric have for the crew. The wreck resulted in the death of a young woman in an SUV.
I know for myself, to deal with a loss of life, I guess, that can be a tricky one.
That does hit you kind of hard.
Bad scenes like that, it always gets me choked up. There's not one person here that either has a daughter, a son, or a wife, mother that could have been in that car. As much as we like our job, that's part of the job that we don't like.
As night falls at the yard,
We're just getting confirmation. One driver is trapped. Fire and ambulance are both en route.
a new call comes in. A serious collision on the 401.
We are on our way out to the 401 westbound. The reports I'm getting is we have a tractor trailer on top of a car.
And when Eric arrives on scene, the outcome doesn't look good.
We're gonna be a couple, 3 hours here. The highway's shut down because it might have been a fatality here.
It's unbelievable. The damage is just incredible. Oh. It's hard to believe that they pulled somebody out of there.
They're working on removing the vehicle right now.
On the 401, 30 miles east of Windsor, westbound traffic is bottlenecking into a single lane.
Fire and EMS have already cleared.
And the Coxon crew is facing a serious collision that's badly mangled the sedan.
Not every day you see something this bad. If you take a good look there, we're tangled up in the legs.
This leg is sitting right through the roof of the car. I think what happened, he drove right over her and the leg ended up inside it.
The westbound sedan lost control, crossing into the semi's path. The truck impaled it.
The victim in this car has been hauled off to the hospital. I don't know the status of the driver, but looking at the car, she's seriously hurt.
If you can put that in the back of your head and just stay focused on your job, it's really the only way to deal with it for me.
We're hoping to be able to just grab it both sides, pick it straight up.
The job itself seems simple. Lift the front of the trailer to dislodge it from the car underneath.
If we have an axe or something, we can cut the... I do. Coming to you.
But the car is so tangled around the trailer leg, it might not let go.
What do you need, sir?
I mean, you got 4 inches of metal there that... Yeah.
The vehicle is basically folded in half around the legs. I'm not actually sure how it got to that position.
I don't know, even a hacksaw.
Yeah. You got a sawzall?
I got a cut saw.
Oh. But a saw
That's gas right there.
will create sparks.
The last thing we want to do is have a fire.
Yeah, you can't use a cut saw here. Just drip, drip, drip.
Ball from 01, Nat. It's your 20. How far ahead are you from me?
On the highway west of Cornwall,
Currently Gravel Hill.
the Herb's towing crew is responding to an emergency.
Gonna rush out there and hopefully he gets out of that vehicle okay.
An ice fisherman has plunged into the water 10 miles west. Normally, they would wait for a police dispatch, but not tonight.
You get a vehicle submerged on the water, it was a big deal.
One-ton driver Bill Fell arrives at the bridge near the scene.
I can't even tell if that's ice.
As Nate arrives, Bill is already looking for any sign of the vehicle on the ice.
What do you think, Bill? Hard to tell.
Yeah.
I think that's it. That's the only rigid piece I can see, Bill. I don't see nothing else.
It's hard to describe the feeling when you think somebody is out there and you can't do nothing.
All I can see is a reflection. Is that it?
Oh, that's gas right there.
On the 401 in Tilbury, east of Windsor.
Yeah, you can't use a cut saw here.
Eric and Brad have to abandon the plan for freeing the crushed sedan from the trailer's grip.
It'd be easier if we could cut it, but because of the gasoline on the ground, we can't use a torch or salt.
They'll just have to try to rip it away. A winch on the flatbed will pull out the car, while one rotator lifts the trailer and the other anchors the tractor.
Well, the biggest risk we're gonna run into here is that trailer wanting to tip the wrong way for us. So that's gonna be the hardest part, to make sure we get that load safe.
And they have no idea how much that 40,000-pound load might have shifted and where it's sitting.
We have no idea how the position of the load is. We can't open the doors because of the twist in the trailer. If we open them, the trailer may collapse and we'd lose the entire trailer and the load at that point. So we're gonna risk trying to pick it without having that knowledge.
Okay, let's get this front end rigged here. Yeah. George.
Yeah.
Just make sure that hook's in place, please.
Yeah.
Rotator operator George Dagenet helps tackle the rigging.
We good?
Yeah.
The crew rigs 2 hooks on each side of the trailer to spread out the force of the lift.
There's a good hole right here, and that would leave us lift on the 5th wheel plate.
Can you get it in there or no?
I'd feel better if it was underneath.
Yeah, I don't want to open that up.
The biggest problem would be that the rail would crack and we end up with a load on the ground, which I don't want.
Trailers are weak and they need all the components to hold together when we do a lift.
We don't want to tear open the metal or have a hook fail, because if we start to pull on it right here, it's gonna tear that open and it could drop halfway through the lift. That gets you dead. We don't want that.
All right, come on down. That'll be better.
I was say, at least now it's sitting flat, right?
You think that'll tear the floor right out of the thing?
Well, I mean, we got it in 4 spots, right?
Yeah. Well, you're gonna know because it'll probably tear right off the hop.
Right off the hop.
All right. Hey, Adam, we're putting George in place.
Police close down the final lane of traffic so George can move into position.
You can grab the line and go right to the top swing.
For maximum stability, he rigs a high line to the tractor.
There. Okay.
As well as a low line.
We'll just snug this one up to make sure that we're gonna stay connected.
I'm hooked up to the tractor, holding it from swinging back and causing more chaos.
That looks good, boys. Let's go.
My biggest concern is going to be when we have this tractor trailer in the air and the load inside the trailer possibly can start to move, and then we could lose control of it. So that's the most delicate part of the whole operation.
If it starts to go with a load of paper in this trailer, it's going to be unstoppable.
Good to go?
Yeah.
Everybody, here we go. Red's going up. This is the riskiest part of the whole job right here.
I think we have westbound lane blocked. Oh, that explains it.
On the 401 in Tilbury,
Yeah, 10-4, the westbound is backed up pretty far.
all westbound lanes are closed, and the backup is growing by the minute.
Good to go? Yeah. Everybody, here we go.
While the crew from Coxon tries to pry the semi-free from the crushed car
You gotta go up, man.
without tearing or tipping the trailer.
We have to lift it up enough to let the leg clear the car, but if we start playing with it too much, we could upset the trailer and hurt somebody.
This is the riskiest part of the whole job right here. Keep going.
Okay, let Adam take a bit, because the car is staying down now.
Okay.
Now that the semi is suspended, they're ready to start dragging the car sideways.
Hey, George, we're gonna pull the car, okay?
Yeah.
If it gets loose, just keep it tight.
Yeah.
Captain, when you're ready, sir.
Come on, Adam.
When we start pulling on the leg, it's gonna wanna move the tractor and the trailer. And then it becomes unpredictable.
The car is pivoting. Okay, stop. We gotta take this off and either grab another chain and come to the front so you're pulling the whole car sideways. Can we grab somewhere in the front?
I can get a sister hook and put it on the...
That'll work.
The single axle.
The car is pivoting on the leg, so we're gonna try to hook onto the front axle or front wheel here and pull the whole car sideways. Just gotta readjust here.
Kate, this is where you don't want to follow me.
Watch your hands and everything, Eric.
With the trailer hanging overhead, Eric adds another chain through the front wheel.
Watch the truck for me, Adam. Dangerous.
Well, right now we got the whole load plus the tractor up in the air, so the risk is the side rail of the trailer letting go, everything coming down, either injuring Eric or having to start over.
I don't particularly want to see anybody under that trailer. I would prefer to just do it myself. God forbid somebody gets hurt. I would prefer it be me.
You want me to grab one? I don't have enough.
I want you to just watch the damn trailer for me and forget about the spread. Okay, I'm good.
There you go. Okay. Watch yourself. Okay, stop.
That didn't do.
It's wrapped around me like a pretzel out of 4 inches of metal.
Not too often you see a car cause so many problems for so many professional towing and recovery operators, but here we are being held up all this time by a simple car.
We can pick this trailer 20 feet in the air and it's still going to be stuck. That's the problem.
I don't really want to walk across that ice in the dark.
Back in Long Sault, west of Cornwall, Bill is still looking for a sign of the vehicle on the frozen river. But as hope is fading, Bill gets an update.
Okay. Nat?
Yeah?
The guy was pulled out by the window before it submerged.
Good.
The driver has been rescued,
Is the gentleman here?
and the police have brought him to the bridge.
See the white shoreline right where he's going out there? I was headed towards this bridge instead of to the shoreline. My stupid mistake. There was a good guy from a shack right down there who came up and grabbed me by the hand and pulled me out.
It's a good feeling to know that somebody helped him get out.
But if the vehicle leaks any fuel or fluids, it could contaminate the waterway.
We're gonna take care of getting him home, and we'll figure this out tomorrow, see what we have to do to get it out of there and proceed from there.
The mission begins in the morning.
There's a 401 plug all the way. Yeah.
East of Windsor, westbound traffic has been backing up for over 3 hours.
Okay, where's the big pry bar? Who's got a big pry bar?
And the crew from Coxon is still fighting to separate the semi from the mangled car.
It's even through the deck lid, too.
Yeah.
I think if you sat down and tried to plan a way to tangle this vehicle around those legs and make it tricky to get it out, I don't think you'd be able to come up with this scenario.
It's a bitch.
What I'm thinking is this. Grab it right here and let the car come off from under it.
Let it roll?
Yep.
If they can pull down on the rear passenger side wheel, they might be able to rotate the entire car downward and free.
Want to grab this tire, see if we can't kind of roll it off from under that leg. Okay, we got her. Just hook me up here, buddy. Right there. Okay, that's better. Make sure everybody's in the same spot. Okay, I'm just gonna liven up the tater. Roll it in.
Roll it.
Brad?
Yep.
Make it happen this time, eh?
Let's go. He's gonna pull, Eric. Pull that car right into. Okay, keep going. Keep going? Yeah, just pull it. It's coming. All right. Yep, keep pulling. Okay, we're free.
There you go.
The car is out.
Hey, guys, we're gonna be moving this thing.
Time to get the semi back on the ground.
We're still holding 40,000 pounds here in the nose of this thing. I want to set it down. It's right in the air. The only thing now is the rail on the trailer, if it lets go, and that would spoil my day.
I got a lot of pressure on that trailer. No, I'm gonna come down, and you're gonna walk it around.
Okay.
Hey, why don't we just pull this damn pin right here?
Yeah, pull it apart. So, hey, Greg, is Greg there? Let's crank those dolly legs down. Now, since we got a hold of it, we're gonna go ahead and split it apart.
I'm gonna give it a big pull.
You got it. Okay. Oh. Yep. All the suspension's in good shape, so now the wrecker's already in position here for a fairly quick hook.
Pull. Keep going. The front end got away from us. Gonna see if I can't push it over while you pull.
The end is in sight, and Eric's thoughts turn to the woman pulled from this car just a few hours ago.
I'm very pleased with the way the recovery itself has gone, but I don't think we're going to celebrate this one just yet until we know how the victim makes out.
It's been a long day already. Time to go home.
We're just getting everything cleaned up here. We should have everything open up momentarily.
"200 miles east, the OPP is working to prevent tragedies on the road in Toronto.
I'm sure the calls will be coming in and see what the night has in store for us.
Tonight, Constable Prashnaranjan is targeting distracted drivers.
It really scares me sometimes because you just don't know what's going to happen. It could be the next person that's not paying attention to the roadway. Maybe they have their face focused on their cell phone. Or you know what, maybe it's an impaired driver that's really not paying attention. That could really cause that next major collision. Actually, you know what? Talking about a disabled vehicle right here. Let's see what's happening here.
The caller is a tow company saying they believe the driver is impaired.
And here we go, let's go.
At the Victoria Park on-ramp, a driver trying to get on the 401 has smashed into the guardrail.
Hey, are you okay? Let me get your driver's license. Yeah. Right away, you can see just the smell, just the way she's acting, and even the signs that she's giving off. She's clearly impaired, and she shouldn't be driving on the highway.
Another constable will escort the driver for a breath test. But all evidence points to a serious danger removed from the road.
She's clearly hit it in a few places. Makes contact over there, then goes across, makes contact right there, and then comes to a rest on the left part of the guide rail there. If she were to get on the highway, you can imagine what type of scenario that would create. We've averted another major collision with the minor one that took place here.
Well, it's a good day to go fishing. Not sure if Jeeps are in season, but we're gonna go fish one out.
In Cornwall, after intense planning,
We're going to the place where the neighbor responded to this car that went off
went into the water.
Andrew Vink and the crew from Herbs are heading back to Hoople Creek, an offshoot of the St. Lawrence. The fisherman's vehicle is still somewhere in the water, and leaking fuel is a serious environmental risk.
This spot is one of the biggest renowned fishing spots in our area. It's not the best scenario, to be honest with you. A little nervous. I want to make sure this thing goes to plan, and there's a few key features we got to make sure we take care of. So for the next 2 hours, can I have this lane fully closed? That'd be great.
Closing it now. I'm gonna close it now.
You just watch yourself. We're gonna bring in the boat right now.
Chris Davies and his dive team will try to locate and raise the SUV so Herbs can pull it from the water.
That's where you're gonna need to go in.
Okay, perfect.
And after his very close call, Andre Detweiler wanted to be here to witness the recovery.
That was a harrowing experience, thanks to the help of a fisherman that was on one of those shacks down there. He grabbed my hand and pulled me across the 3 feet or so of open water. I'd certainly like to be in touch with him and thank him for, being there and helping me save my skin.
On the bridge, the crew needs to lower the dive boats into the water.
The bell line might prove to be a little bit of a hassle.
Try and squeeze in between the wire and the bridge.
Just gonna rig.
With minimal clearance, the rigging will have to be exact.
I got 70.
You're 70?
Yeah.
This job demands such precision that owner Herb himself is on hand to advise.
You won't be able to get far enough with your chains that way now. Try to shorten your V-chain.
It was basically figuring out how we're gonna lift these boats with a short enough chain for me to be able to swing it over the guardrail of the bridge, but underneath that telephone line.
Okay, we ready to try to go up?
Hey, you can come up.
Okay, going up.
I know it's going to be very close.
Okay, should be good there now just to bring it over the water.
Pretty close.
That's pretty close. Okay, gonna rotate some more. As soon as I'm clear, I'll boom down.
Okay, you're clear.
We're good. Okay, gonna boom down.
Doing good so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna boom out, turn the boat 90 degrees, watch the front. That's beautiful.
As the first team breaks a path through the ice,
Slow and steady, boys.
Nate maneuvers the second dive boat off the bridge.
Looking good there, boys?
Coming down.
All right.
Now, the search begins.
I would think this is not really survivable.
At the Coxon Towing Yard in Windsor,
Not a good scenario. There was a tractor trailer parked on top of it.
after a collision destroyed a young woman's car, Eric still hasn't heard word about the condition of the driver.
The car was completely crushed, basically wrapped around the landing gear of the semi-trailer. I'm thinking there's no possible way that she's gonna survive coming out of that car.
But this morning,
It's very surreal.
there's a visitor to the shop.
It's literally like in half.
Cassandra Marchand not only survived, the only sign of injury is a sling on her arm.
I couldn't believe that, here she was, like looking at the car, looking at her. This is the first time you realize how bad the car was?
Yeah.
Is that a car seat?
Yeah.
Thank God there was nobody in there.
Yeah, thank God for sure. I remembered feeling the roof caving in. That was the semi on top. And just thinking to myself, like, it has to stop caving in. My daughter needs me. Like, the roof needs to stop, or else I'm gone.
Not many people walk away from something like this, so I'm really glad to see she made it through. To see her come in the yard feels like a win. Too many times you don't win in that situation, so this is a good one.
gotta go towards the north.
West of Cornwall, on an offshoot of the St. Lawrence River, Andrew helps the dive crew search for the sunken SUV.
We don't want any fluids from this vehicle contaminating the river.
As they reach the 500-foot mark from the bridge, the divers might have hit a lucky break.
I think the roof of that Jeep's right ahead of you, Todd. Just keep going straight. Just make out what looks like to be the top of the roof of the Jeep. It's just off to your right.
Local authorities have opened the dam, dropping water levels.
Looks like it's on all its wheels right now.
And the vehicle has settled in a shallow patch.
Just by chance, they had lowered it about a foot. There's our Jeep. Pretty easy to locate.
Did you do a video test before, Mike?
Roger.
One of the divers goes down for a closer look.
Keep going down.
You want to take a 360 around the Jeep there, Tyler?
Okay, hold it there. Just pan to your left.
It's hard bottom out here.
No, and that looks like a rock.
Yeah.
Is it sitting on a rocky bottom?
Yeah, bottom feels fairly hard.
When they checked on the bottom, there was some massive rocks, so that was one of the main concerns.
Dragging the SUV across the rocky bed could rip open the fuel tank. They need to raise it from the bottom.
Okay, if you want to come back and grab the lift bag, we'll try and get it in there.
Roger.
They bring in airbags.
Want to make sure she keeps the surface and doesn't go rock bottom and puncture something.
You want a guy in a suit to give you a hand there?
Okay, yeah.
Come on, buddy. The airbag was bulky. It was a tricky job to get this thing in the Jeep.
As the divers get to work, nearby ice fishermen gather to watch the recovery.
You got maybe 30 people looking at you. We don't deal with that every day. And to be honest with you, I'm glad I don't, because it's a little stressful.
You get most of it in?
Yeah, I had about a foot sticking out.
All right, lift bags in.
Okay, and I can send you the straps to put on the wheels.
Before they inflate the bags, the divers need to set up straps for towing.
We're putting the chains on each side of the front compartment where the engine is. That's the heaviest, so we'll try to get that off bottom as we're pulling.
Okay, both slings are on.
Mike's got the hose on the roof right now.
Okay. I'll hook it up now then.
We're inflating the airbag now.
Just confirm when you can tell that bag's inflating.
Yeah, it's inflating.
Once you get the vehicle at least neutrally buoyant, we can bring it to shore and get her out of the water.
It almost looks like it's started to float too.
Yeah, I can move the Jeep.
Hey guys, watch out! We'll bring it to shore, we're gonna rig them.
As they head for the bridge,
You're just getting tension there now.
Andrew and the divers must watch for any shallow areas or jutting rocks.
The main concern is, can we get this thing high enough off the ground so this thing is not banging off rocks, puncturing a fuel tank?
We're gonna come right back.
Get to be showtime.
It's one of these jobs where you gotta make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's, because anything you do is be scrutinized.
We're gonna right in as close as we can, but we're not there yet.
It doesn't take much gasoline to ruin a whole bunch of water, so you want to get it out without any contamination. Slow and steady, boys.
Andre Detweiler gets his first look at the SUV since he fell through the ice inside it.
I'm sad to lose it, but I'll get myself another Jeep.
And just as it reaches the shore, he sees something else.
Oh, there is some gas coming out of there. That's not good.
Oh yeah, we gotta get booms around her for sure.
We're gonna right in as close as we can.
just off the St. Lawrence River, west of Cornwall.
Slow and steady, boys.
The recovery team has almost reached the shore.
We gotta be vigilant about catching the oil pan or gas tank on a rock coming out.
Oh, there is some gas coming out of there. That's not good.
Oh, I can see it. Oh, yeah, we gotta get booms around her for sure. She's drifting right across the center. Can you see it, Andrew?
All right, we get her.
Andrew reacts immediately, dropping a containment boom to isolate the spill.
Just kind of wrap the Jeep, just throw it around that side. Whatever comes out of the vehicle, it's gonna stay within the boomed areas. There we go.
Yeah, I'll swing it over and we'll send that rope down.
Okay, hook's coming down.
With the spill contained, Nate can reel in his catch.
So, Andrew, we're gonna hook this on the front of the Jeep, pull it up to shore where we can actually work with it.
It's clear.
Not a scratch on it. Unbelievable. That thing could be coming out with a body in it. Oh, man.
I'll make it work. We're gonna lift her up right with one spreader bar. Chris, is everybody clear? We can lift? Yeah, very good.
Andrew, we're going up.
Yeah, there she comes.
Once again, Nate will need to navigate the narrow space between the railing and the telephone line.
How much room do I have between that bell line?
About 2 feet.
Now, it's got to come up close to the bridge in order for my boom to miss that telephone wire.
You could go down a few inches. You're right on the wire.
I'm going to swing it towards us.
Okay.
Just keep it straight, guys. Just as it gets to the height of the bridge, I have to be rotating it over again so it doesn't contact that telephone wire. All right?
Yeah.
Coming my way, guys. Nice and gentle.
Oh, that's a tight squeeze, man.
Okay, you're gonna boom it in just a bit as soon as that second tire clears. Nobody step under it. Got me a Jeep. That's awesome. Okay, booming down.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I want to thank you for everything.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Glad you're all right. Even though he lost his Jeep, he's just more than happy to be alive, right? It wasn't the biggest job we had this winter, but it's gonna be the greatest story.
Hey, good to see you again. How are you?
Good, yourself?
Oh, hanging in there.
Just a week after the recovery, Andre pays a visit to Herb's.
Well, I had a call from Andrew, and apparently they found a few more of my personal belongings in the old Jeep.
But Andrew had a very different reason to get Andre to the shop. To meet Josh, the fisherman who saved his life.
Andre?
Hey.
Joshua.
Josh, yeah.
Holy Mac, you know, I've been trying to find you on the internet and that. Unbelievable. Jeez, man.
Andre was genuinely surprised, and it was very emotional.
You know, I can't express my gratitude. You saved my ass.
Oh, I was just at the right place at the right
like
time.
I say, man, that was certainly quite the experience, my friend.
It was very emotional. Andre was very grateful of this young man's action, but never had the chance to say it. I was very glad that we could bring that to them.
Yeah, and I'm glad to see everybody here, especially Josh here. Jeez, man.
Yeah.
My God, what a mess.
Next time on Heavy Rescue 401. The storm of the season
We're gonna get him out quick.
forces a recovery marathon.
Come on, let's go here, man.
What's the problem?
Stop, stop, stop!
While the OPP takes on
It's an absolute nightmare.
a toxic pileup.
Because this stuff up there will kill you.
This time on Heavy Rescue 401. The storm of the season
We're gonna get him out quick.
forces a recovery marathon.
Come on, let's go here, man.
What's the problem?
Stop, stop, stop!
While the OPP takes on
It's an absolute nightmare.
a toxic pileup.
Because this stuff up there will kill you.
It's very, very icy out here right now. Yeah, drivers, I just take it easy. It might be a little slick underneath.
The worst storm of the season strikes the highway near Montreal. A massive weather system moving up from the U.S. has crossed the border. And a driver captures the mayhem on camera.
No, man.
Multi-car crashes like this don't get much worse. Snow, slush, ice, slippery conditions. There's really no margin for error.
450 miles west, the system slams into southern Ontario, home of the nation's busiest roads.
You may end up going from perfect visibility to basically blinding zero visibility in an instant.
OPP Sergeant Kerry Schmidt patrols the 401.
Really, the 5 Tango 007? To always drive according to the conditions and anticipate that they're going to change. Salters have been putting down salt.
I don't know if there's been plows up, but it's sheer icy.
Report of a Jackknife tractor trailer.
Fuel on scene, blocking lane 1.
But on the QEW east of Hamilton, the plows are heading toward trouble.
It's gonna spin the front end over now. Get the highway open.
An afternoon jackknife is blocking a lane.
We gotta get going quick here.
And Metro Towing's Kevin Richardson is racing to get it off the road.
You gotta hustle to get that highway open, especially at that spot.
All right.
Got the whole echelon of plows coming right at us right now.
The Miller plow guys there asked me how long. They got a whack of plows coming through, so you can see the guys moving over. Now I'm tying up everything, right?
Kevin has to stop and wait, and the plows will have to work around him, leaving one lane unclear.
Here comes the plows now. You see the herd coming there, right? I wish I could have got it open for them, right, for the commuters, but you can see it's all slippery. It is. It doesn't take much for another accident to happen.
Gonna split them?
Yeah, I'm gonna split them.
Okay.
The jackknife caused so much damage, the truck is undrivable.
You on the axle?
Kevin has to split the semi and tow it away in 2 pieces.
Okay, let's go.
After blocking the initial plow run, Kevin needs to get clear in time for the plows to make their next sweep. It would be dangerous to open the lane with the stretch still covered in snow and ice.
Rush hour now. I don't want to be out here any longer than I have to. When I got the brakes released, I started pulling ahead. The wheels weren't turning.
Hey, stop, stop, stop!
So I'm thinking to myself, what the hell's going on now? What is that?
On North America's busiest highway, closure is not an option.
Come on, let's go here, man. What's the problem? Maybe just frozen? That one's fun. It's automatics, right?
I had all the brakes released, I had air, but the transmission was locked in gear.
Because I guess when a jackknife ripped all the battery cables off, so there's no power to reset it. The simple ones always give you the toughest time. Pull the drive shaft, yeah, and then it should free it up.
There's no time to re-rig.
Just another headache.
His only choice, pull out the drive shaft.
Go on the strap here.
But even that will take too long.
You gonna pull that around?
Time to improvise. Kevin pulls out just one end to free the transmission and chains the other end to the frame.
Not perfect, but job's got to get done.
Push up. Okay, hang on. Okay, get over there. Let's see if it moves. I hope it does. See the tires rolling? Ah, awesome. Okay, beauty.
Once I started moving, everything was freed up, wheels are turning. It was such a relief. Now we can finally get out of here and get the commuters to where they gotta go.
Let's get the hell out of here. Woo.
They've opened up the road. Go, guys, now everything is open.
Take it easy coming down here. It's wicked slippery. We have 2 vehicles in the ditch.
If there's any tows in the area, advise, please.
It's the eastern end of the province bearing the brunt as night falls in Cornwall. After a long day of relentless snow, the roads are a disaster.
So we're gonna get him out of here before he gets hit by another vehicle or a plow.
Andrew and his crew from Herb's Towing have split up to tackle as many jobs as possible.
We got every single piece of equipment that has wheels and a plate on the road. It's every resource we have is out there trying to help people. Beautiful. Okay, leave your neutral, sir. I see gravel, that's a good sign.
We'll give him a quick tug ahead here.
Out on the 401, just to the east, lead heavy operator Nate is removing a semi blocking a ramp to the highway.
Take your time. Perfect. Yeah, well, that's how it works. Get this ramp open. It's constantly working against the clock. Keep these ramps open just so guys can get off the highway. It's when you gotta work quick. Snow's coming, hard, fast. Okay, have him release the brakes. Almost, he needs to turn a little bit to the left. There you go. But they're blocking the ramp, so you gotta open her up. Nice.
But there's no time to pat himself on the back. There's another semi stuck just down the road.
Yeah, went in the ditch. Right stuck in the ditch there.
The storm shows no sign of dying down.
Ooh, she's slick. Look at the snow on this ramp.
What happened here? Oh, that's scary.
Just 80 miles to the west.
That is not good. 401 block, there's a big accident here.
The storm has taken its biggest toll.
My God, what a mess.
Outside of Kingston, the entire 401 has come to a complete stop.
It's an absolute nightmare.
OPP Acting Sergeant Jennifer Coles surveys the extent of the scene.
It's going to be a very long night.
30 vehicles piled up, and right at the heart, a highly toxic chemical spill.
It was utter devastation. It's just a massive chain reaction crash.
We've got numerous Jackknife tractor trailers.
Man, that's miserable. Lord of mercy.
Did they close the highway?
401 block, there's a big accident here.
Just east of Kingston,
It's going to be a very long night.
the OPP's Jennifer Coles surveys the half-a-kilometer pileup crippling the 401.
So up on our left is the primary collision scene. It involves 5 tractor trailers, and then the secondary scene begins at this cattle hauler here, which involves 7 tractor trailers and 3 passenger vehicles.
The chain reaction crash happened in the middle of afternoon traffic when a semi hauling toxic cargo ran into the rear of another truck.
Holy cow. Oh man, what a mess.
The devastation was clear immediately, captured by a truck driver caught in the primary pileup.
Huh? You okay? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Sadly, the driver of the chemical truck didn't survive the collision.
My heart goes out to the family of the individual that was killed in this collision. None of us like going to fatalities. It's worst case scenario.
Now the goal is to prevent further casualties because the cargo, acid for aluminum production, poses a serious threat.
It's an inhalation hazard. It's a corrosive. It's nearly instantly fatal. It's bad stuff. Really bad stuff.
So the OPP acted immediately, shutting down a 10-mile stretch of the nation's most important highway.
Waiting on the go-ahead if we can go up any further yet.
We have multiple tow trucks that are staged, ready to start cleaning up the secondary scene.
But they don't know how far the spill has spread. Before crews can touch even the secondary scene, they have to wait for an okay.
Yeah, everyone come on up.
I want to give you an update on what's happening. Waiting for the emergency response, the chemical hazmat team to give us the all clear because what we're dealing with is a very dangerous chemical. And before we can move in to start the process of removing vehicles, we have to get the all clear from them.
And it's all about safety because this stuff up there will kill you.
It's going to be a challenge because it's a mess.
It's going to be a long night for everyone, for sure.
You know, we all work together, get it opened up, get it cleared out, get traffic back up and going.
Veteran operator David Davidson works for Unique Towing, based out of Gananoque.
The guys are unique. I know them very well. The guys up there are going to have an extremely long night ahead of them.
It's not a job, per se. I mean, most guys have been doing it for a long time will tell you it's more of a lifestyle. I've tried other stuff, but I always come back. It's in you, and once it's in you, it's there.
And even with his decades of experience, the destruction and job ahead are overwhelming.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked. They were everywhere. Like, I've never really seen that many piled up like that.
Come on up, I'll give everybody an update.
After the hazmat team's investigation, it's time for a debrief.
There's a big square box set up for the exclusion zone.
Okay.
The tape. They can't go inside that tape.
No. Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll start hauling out.
OPP Constable Rob Sinclair, a specialist in hazardous cargo, is helping manage and enforce the safety zone.
There's immediate evacuation. We need to get everybody out. We need to establish a perimeter.
An area covering several hundred feet from the rear of the chemical truck is off limits until the hazmat team can clean it up. Outside that zone, operators can get to work, but there's an obstacle in the way.
That trailer, that's gonna be one son of a bitch.
Getting that trailer out of the way was our #1 priority. It had hit another trailer, and of course, it tore the whole front of the trailer off, sitting in the middle of the road, blocking everything.
Get it out of the way, so I can get everybody else in here to clean up a little bit more of this mess. Just trying to make some room to you guys.
The other wreckers can now squeeze past. But for David, it's only the first hurdle.
I don't know if I can get this trailer out of here. Well, the whole front clip from that landing gear forward is no good. See how it's rocking? So there's no structure in it, right? Try to move it and it's probably gonna bust apart.
Back to the east.
17, did you find your disabled truck?
The storm hasn't stopped, and neither has the crew from Herbs.
You get nights like this, man. Sometimes it's not the big ones, it's the small ones. And gotta take it the way she comes.
Like you're cleaning up an accident on the get-on ramp.
On a ramp near Lancaster, Nate is staring down his second heavy job in an hour. A flatbed blocking access to the 401.
I don't like where he is at all. There's a possibility that trailer could slip in the ditch. How heavy are you? 14,000? Okay, you can hop in your truck if you want. Just don't touch nothing, okay? All right. And I'm just gonna pull that truck towards me and hopefully that trailer will stay where it is and not slide in. I'll keep a close eye on it. Gotta rush. I've got blocking an off-ramp here, so we're gonna get him out quick. Oh. Nice and easy. Because I want him to come this way without it sliding. I don't want to see that trailer go in the ditch. We just got to get those back trailer tires up on the shoulder. I'll see if he can move under his own power. So just try to come ahead a little bit for me. Come ahead. Come ahead. Okay, put your brakes on. Perfect, hold it there. He's out. Hells yeah. Pack this thing up.
The ramp is clear, but there's more work waiting before the night is over. Back at the scene of the pileup,
Pull that trailer sideways.
recovery crews are working to clear the accessible wrecks.
Yeah, it's a mess.
But David Davidson is facing a big problem getting one damaged trailer off the road.
Yeah, I don't think we're pulling this thing out of here.
The front 10 feet have been ripped right off, leaving no way to secure the load and nowhere to hook up.
The last thing we wanted was to have to unload that trailer.
Hey, watch out, guys.
But a solution might just be rolling down the median.
One of the local construction companies brought over a little excavator. Like, just kind of had a perfect timing when he showed up with it.
One of the other tow companies called it in to help with an offload.
I don't know if you can fold that up, that front end.
But it could be the perfect solution for David.
What we're gonna do is push the load back in there, and as you can see, he's gonna take the front of that trailer apart where it's the weakest, and that way it gets that out of the way so I can run some chains further back to try to get it off the road.
If they can make it work, it'll save hours of offloading. And all across the safe zone, heavy recovery crews have coordinated with the OPP to claim their jobs and make up for lost time.
They've all kind of got their assignments as to which vehicles they're taking.
See if that'll come, Larry.
But just as they start to put a dent in the massive job, police make a discovery right at the edge of the toxic zone.
Oh geez, that door's falling down, eh? There's a cow out.
Hey, watch out, guys.
On the 401 near Kingston, heavy recovery crews are just starting to clear the pileup.
Oh geez, that door's falling down, eh?
But right on the edge of the contaminated zone,
There's a cow out.
We got a cow on the loose.
the OPP is facing a very different problem.
Game changer.
There's this cow out on the highway staring at us, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh, we got another cow with its head out looking to see what's going on.
I happened to look up and I realized that the upper door had completely collapsed.
Can you get back in there? Unfortunately, with the spill that we're dealing with right now, we obviously can't have a truckload of cattle roaming around the 401. If he stays there, then we'll just let him hang out.
Myself and Coles are used to heavy animals, and we thought it may stay with its herd.
We're gonna try to use crime scene tape to like corral him. Maybe he'll think we're under. Jonesy, he's pretty contained on that other side, right?
We went through nearly an entire roll of crime scene tape, but we made it work. We were able to tie off to some transports and vehicles.
He's just kind of watching, isn't he?
Right now, Mr. Cow is just hanging out with his buddies.
We got him roped in. We'll go from there.
Our structural cow seat.
Yeah, our cow seat.
Is that what it says on the cow seat?
Got a backhoe digging the trailer out right now, guys.
Just down the highway, the excavator has cleaned up the front end of David's sheared-off trailer.
He's pushed the load back in there, and as you can see, he's gonna take the front of that trailer apart.
That's only the first step.
So what we're gonna try to do is fold the front of this trailer up.
But David needs the front end closed up before he can tow the trailer.
Todd's got it folded in there pretty good, so everything that's loose and could have came off is pretty well ripped off now.
Now, he just needs to get it pointed in the right direction. Once again, the excavator saves David crucial time.
Oh, got landing gear. The structure of the trailer being so compromised, you don't know if it's gonna bust apart or not on you. Came along just perfect. So now that he's got it spun around, I back up to it, I'm gonna run some chains to it and see if it'll structurally hold as I try to pick it up so we can at least get it off the highway here. Well, the only thing I could hook on was the landing gear on this trailer, and it's easy holding. I got her up in the air.
Work for all the crews on scene will continue late into the night
It's much better now that we're starting to get trucks out of here.
and beyond.
We got a lot to do tomorrow. Tow operators have a big, long day coming up.
Tomorrow, they'll venture into the exclusion zone.
Can't really get in there to see what kind of mess it is, but it's, yeah, quite a mess.
My vehicle's involved and they're going to need tows. I have probably over 40 calls on my screen.
The next morning, the skies have cleared over Cornwall.
I've got a vehicle into the ditch.
But the storm has left a trail of destruction. Abandoned vehicles are littering the ditches all along the 401.
Can we please have the first available on our location here?
It's up to Andrew Vink and his team to get them out.
Everybody's been running nonstop, running probably on a half a meal. There's probably 12 set of keys lined up on the counter of cars that were left overnight.
Which other ones are one for you sure where the shed the key?
They're like, okay, what are we doing with these?
Andrew needs a plan to tackle the job.
Now I'll grab a piece of paper and I'll draw the 401 and I'll mark them. This might be a stupid idea, but it sounds very good in my head right now.
So he maps out the locations to organize and dispatch the crew.
Are we missing anything? We got these guys, tractor trailer. This one here. Two. We got to line up with OPP. We got cars to pull out. Get our together and let's go.
Yeah, just to confirm, you are rolling. You're on the highway.
Yeah, that's 10-4. I am 10-8, 401 East. Everybody's dead tired, but now commuters are going to work. People are moving. Transports are going back on the road.
Be advised the traffic is very heavy.
The timeline is we got to get this stuff done now.
Let's
swoop, that's the key. Want to try it?
Following the plan, light-duty drivers get to work clearing the ditches.
There you go, baby.
Heard there's a truck in the ditch up ahead. Oh, they got the dual rotators out.
But the heavy wreckers are facing a much bigger job left over from last night.
There's quite a bit of traffic. You know, there could be nothing out here. All of a sudden, boom. Challenge is getting it out without doing any damage to that front end.
Oh, look at the traffic, boys.
Is the 401 shut down? There's nothing moving down there.
100 miles to the west. After 18 hours, there's no movement on the highway, and detour routes are swamped.
The traffic is significantly backed up.
The amount of time that we have the highway shut down for this collision, I think, is unprecedented.
This is a major event. It'll filter down across Canada because now we've got the movement of goods being delayed. We want to make sure we get this highway open as quickly as possible.
But for now, crews can't even get access to the heart of the pileup.
Now we're started working on our primary collision scene. Unfortunately, it's going to take a little bit more time simply because we're still dealing with the chemicals that were in one of the tractor trailers that spilled. We do have Drain All on site. They're the spill cleanup team, and they've been working since the wee hours of this morning trying to get this mess cleaned up.
The spilled fluorosilicic acid is a toxic and potentially fatal industrial chemical.
The Drain All guys were in their full personal protective equipment. They were using a vacuum truck, so they were sucking up all of the liquid.
As they decontaminate more of the scene, police gradually move the barrier closer to the wreck.
Roger back.
Expanding access for the recovery crews.
We've been up since 3 o'clock last night, got back up at 7, started going at it again, so.
David is on the way, and Gary and Randy from his crew are setting up to straighten another Jackknife with their medium-duty wrecker.
It looked like a routine job. Hook onto the back of it, pull it straight back.
But they have no information about the load inside.
Adjust the hood, Randy. I can't get a grip, that's my problem. That's the slide. Hold up! It's loaded so heavy I can't get foot on the road. You can't move it! Okay!
See if I can find the bill of lading and give you some idea of the weight you're dealing with. Oh, it's heavy. Crap, that's not what I want to see.
You open them doors and they just, wow, like, that's a lot of weight.
All-purpose garden soil. So
Yeah,
he's gonna
heavy is
60,000.
heavy. As soon as I saw it, I just rolled my eyes. I was like, that's just what we needed.
It's 50,000+.
Yeah.
We knew we were in for one heavyweight battle on trying to pull that truck out.
And their heavy artillery has just arrived.
Here he comes now.
David Davidson in the 60-ton wrecker.
Our 60-ton will pull you name it. It's so enormous and powerful.
Good seeing you, buddy. Yes, sir.
Once they told me how much was actually, like, weight-wise was in it, yeah, I'm not surprised that they required a second truck to get it out.
They unhook the lines from the smaller wrecker and rig lines from the rotator to the same chains.
Hopefully everything works out this time around. Because he'll be pulling on the back, I'll pull on the front, just straighten it out. Once we get it straightened out, we'll hook right on it and separate the two of them.
Yeah, I don't want you guys any further forward because everything in front of this is all that, that's where all the dangerous goods are. So we kind of maxed it out here.
Ready? Start pulling yours.
But even for David, the soil in the trailer will be a heavy pull.
With all the resistance that the truck and the trailer got, and the load, yes, I mean, every little bit is gonna fight you to get it to come.
Hold up! I wouldn't be standing there if I were you, Gary, in case that chain ever lets go.
A lot of pressure on that right now. Just keep going. Go, 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 go.
That we're pulling on it really, really hard.
lot of pressure on that right now.
On the 401 outside of Kingston,
Just keep going. Go, 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 go.
David Davidson is trying to straighten out a heavy trailer that's already defeated one record.
David!
Is David okay? Did anybody get hit by debris? So much stuff goes through your mind.
Chain just snapped.
There was just a lot of force when it breaks, the tension comes back at you. Enough to kill you. Yeah.
Oh, just not a heavy enough chain.
It's like a bullet. You just gotta pray because they'll tear you in two.
Gary had chained up lighter gauge chains, not designed for pulling, and David didn't double check.
What happens every now and then?
I was in a big rush. I used the chains off Gary's truck on the back of the trailer. It was my fault that why it happened.
We'll use a heavier chain this time. One that won't break.
Time for round 2.
We got the movement. There you go, buddy. You got her.
Basically, I pull back and they pull forward, and it works just like a slingshot. It just pops it out on the road.
When it's finally moving out of this, just a big relief.
Just down the road, the hazmat team has finished the last of their cleanup, allowing access to the entire scene.
We have 3 tractor trailers that are left at this point in time. One of those includes the transport that had the chemical in it.
Even though the terrain has been cleaned up, the truck will still contain acid residue.
We got a bit of a mess here.
And clearing it is up to David and crew.
We got the Jackknife truck out. The downside was we had the chemical one that we had to deal with, which was the worst one of them all.
And then we're looking at chemicals now, and are we allowed to touch this stuff? If we get any of it on our body, is it gonna eat us up? What do you do in that situation?
I don't like this idea at all.
Get rid. Stirk it a bit.
Back near Cornwall,
How's that?
the crew from Herbs is still digging out cars up and down the 401.
There's one way down in the ditch.
The heavy crew is setting up and realizing what they're up against.
The truck was packed hard of snow, and everything in the front end, the fans, the steering arms, the rims, the brakes, everything was just jammed up in snow.
The semi lost control in the whiteout, plowing right off the road through 40 feet of deep snow.
You're getting your workout today, buddy.
The snow has frozen the truck in, adding extra resistance.
We gotta get underneath the bumper. The biggest challenge today is gonna be getting through the snow.
And with traffic building, the crew has set themselves a tight deadline.
This one here, we're aiming for 45 minutes. Okay, guys, that should be close.
Every key points of this truck and trailer is going to be supported by one of our trucks.
Lines from the wrecker will pull the front of the tractor. One rotator will pull on the tractor's rear wheels, while the other pulls on the trailer frame.
Hold on, I'll give you a hand in a second, Kurt.
We had to make sure that we had enough horsepower to pull this thing out of there, but also be able to divide the stress so we're not breaking any components on the tractor or trailer.
Yours pull out hard, man.
It's hard running cables through that snow and snatch blocks. And it's hard on the arms after a while.
How's that looking, boys?
Oh.
She ain't the prettiest, but she'll work.
Everybody ready?
Yep.
Keep on going, just keeping her smelling.
Okay, hold on. You're outdoing Kurt. Kurt's lines are slack.
You know, if somebody goes quicker than the other, or we're not in sync, then we can put more stress on the frame. So I want to make sure that we didn't damage nothing whatsoever by doing the recovery. The trailer is practically brand new.
Hold on, you guys are out pulling me now. Hold on, Kurt. Kurt, hold on. You're out pulling me. You're out pulling me. Okay, am I going too fast there?
At the eastern end of the 401,
No, we'll keep on going. Just keeping her snug.
the crew from Herb's must pull in sync
Okay, hold on. You're outdoing Kurt. Kurt's lines are slack.
to coax a loaded semi out of the ditch.
Hold on, you guys are out pulling me now. Hold on, you're out pulling me. You're out pulling me. You're out pulling me.
I want to make sure that we didn't damage nothing whatsoever by doing the recovery.
It's too quick. Hold on, Kurt. Kurt, hold on.
Going back down to slow. I'm back down to slow mode.
All right.
The 45-minute deadline is looming.
What are we at? Hey, we're at 32 minutes.
How's the truck looking? Good? Okay.
I think that's good.
We're good to go. He's almost done.
39 minutes. Yeah.
These storms really take a good toll on you. It was an exhausting day, but it was a good sense of relief when that thing was driving back home.
It's one final victory after a day and night, helping dozens of drivers.
The team pulled together over what I expected of them, and that was really heartwarming. I give them a good pat on the back. They really deserved it.
Yeah, this is the last big piece of the puzzle.
100 miles west,
Keep going, keep going. Whoa.
It's in neutral, right?
I don't like this idea at all.
David is ready to clear the very last semi, which spilled its toxic cargo in a collision that took the driver's life.
It kind of makes you look at your own life. You start out in the morning, just a normal day, and this is how it ends up. You never know, right?
The environmental crew has cleaned up the scene, but there's no way to remove all the chemical residue.
Everything with that truck itself was approached with a very high degree of caution.
He said there might be a little bit left on the back of the truck. He still doesn't want me down in the ditch.
The less we touching things and messing around or being in here, the better it is. Now, nobody wants to get contaminated with this stuff.
So the hazmat team will be supervising the final recovery.
We're just gonna put some chains on what's left of the chassis, and we're gonna suck it up onto the road. Watch yourself, Gary. Coming?
Yeah, it's coming. Get him to pull that fifth wheel.
David needs to separate the tractor's chassis from the trailer.
I'm not touching. No, we're not touching anything in there.
But with traces of acid all around the fifth wheel, he must rely on the hazmat experts for the hands-on work,
Too much pressure on it.
even though they have no training in towing.
I need put that landing gear down.
Is it gonna hurt me to crank on that landing gear with these?
No, you said you're fine back.
I'll be okay?
The hazmat crews were watching over us. Those guys are professionals.
We're just gonna put the landing gear down, see if we can get a little pressure off that fifth wheel. Basically from there forward is where the spill started, so.
It's a real scary situation.
That's coming.
That's how we do it. Just back up to it like as straight as you can. Hook some chains on this and drag her up on the bed. That'll deal with the chassis part of it.
All good?
Yeah. I want you to suck that all the way up. So the front end's up onto the neck, so I can put that cab on the back here.
That's not like that, David. That's it, it won't pull no more.
That's good.
But it's the cab that will be a real problem. Torn off and thrown into the ditch, covered in acid.
You're telling me I can't go down there, right?
The rig?
I don't even know what to rig to.
The cab itself was demolished, just trying to figure out how we were going to do this as safely as possible.
I don't want to touch that. I just want to actually see if there's a space between the door and that window that's smashed out.
Lifting the cab onto a flatbed should be simple. But with the ditch off limits, David can't even do his own rigging.
You're working with guys that have no clue about the towing industry. But if they think it's safe that I stay up on the road, then I'll stay up on the road.
Yeah, we'll go in around that pillar right there where your hand is, right? Just grab it there and I'll lift it out. You can feel it swinging back there.
You can't. Whoa. Yeah, you can't be standing there. You're gonna have to back up, guys. That does unhook. You're gonna be.
David has to trust that the hazmat team has hooked the cab securely.
Go, 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 go. Yeah, I can get under there now, David.
Like that.
Now the hazmat crew rigs to the plastic containers, or totes, that were filled with the toxic acid.
That was busted. Watch your back, guys, because he's gonna back up.
As day 2 turns to night, David and crew return to the final piece, the demolished trailer.
From the landing gear forward, there was nothing left. It had the one side ripped right open.
So the most contaminated area was torn away when the load burst through. But now David needs to patch up the hole.
Basically, it was the same thing we done with the very first trailer, except we didn't have an excavator to help us with this one.
All right, you gonna hold that up there?
So once again, they try to fold the side over the front.
Now we got a brand new front end of a trailer. You gonna hold that up there? Yeah.
East of Kingston, after 30 hours, David is one trailer away from clearing the pileup that shut down the 401.
Now we got a brand new front end of a trailer.
If he can just seal up the front end.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it was close.
It's a setback, just inches from the finish line.
There's always going to be that, at the end of the job, that one thing that's going to fight you. But, okay, that didn't work, let's try something else.
I'll hold it over enough like that. You get your stinger and just push it in.
So David and Gary come up with a new idea and a new use for the wheel lift.
What do you think?
Yeah, go it. Thanks. There you go, buddy. You got her. She'll sit right there. We'll fold that up. Now we'll be good.
Side of the trailer is now our front of the trailer. I'm just gonna back in, I'll chain up to the landing gear, and we're done.
So you can get it? Okay. She's ready to rock.
We got her cleaned up 30 and a half hours later, but here we are, we're at the end. Thank you so much.
Well, thank
you guys
you.
have been
Awesome.
a tremendous help.
You guys are great with the control and everything.
Dedicated, professional.
Yeah.
This by far is the longest closure of the 401 that I've seen in my career. Been a long, hard couple of days.
Everybody worked really, really well together. I mean, even though we had, I believe, 4 different companies here, yeah, everything went really well.
wow, we did it. Finally.
Plows are all coming.
Be advised, all lanes are now reopening. Like the look of that, they must have opened up the highway.
This right here is one of the most beautiful sights that I've seen in the last 2 days.
It's the end of this day.
We just got a vehicle here doing 165.
Next time on Heavy Rescue 401.
There's always a danger.
James and the OPP.
Okay, everybody up the hill.
Take on an explosive wreck.
I've only done it once.
The coxswain crew gets wrapped up.
I'm ready when you guys are.
In a complex plan.
My God, what a mess.
And a violent crash.
You're watching for everything.
Leaves the Rosses hanging.
Hey, slow down.
We just got a vehicle here doing 165.
This time on Heavy Rescue 401.
There's always a danger.
James and the OPP.
Okay, everybody up the hill.
Take on an explosive wreck.
I've only done it once.
The coxswain crew gets wrapped up.
I'm ready when you guys are.
In a complex plan.
My God, what a mess.
And a violent crash.
You're watching for everything.
Leaves the Rosses hanging.
Hey, slow down.
The 401 is certainly a busier than usual drive. You'll need lots of extra time if you're planning on heading anywhere around the region.
In Toronto, the morning commute has barely started.
We have had some bad weather, but a lot of times collisions are happening when the road conditions are great and the environmental conditions are excellent.
OPP Sergeant Kerry Schmidt is on the way to a major scene.
I think he might be there a while. The truck laying on its side across the lane. Wow.
Northwest of the city, Highway 9 is stopped dead.
That looks bad.
We've got all lanes blocked right now. I will get updates as we're rolling up here.
An environmental crew is racing to contain thousands of liters of gasoline spewing from a downed fuel tanker.
Gonna be a long cleanup.
We have equipment on both sides of the road trying to capture the fuel, so lots of concern here. It was a huge scene. We had a full closure of Highway 9 in both directions.
So that's all fuel coming out of here right now?
Kerry gets an update from local media relations officer Stephanie Hammond.
Any idea how much has been lost out of the trailer?
23,000 liters. 10,000 that hasn't been leaked out.
Okay.
Yeah. Traffic is backed up pretty good here. Trying to reroute everybody and get everybody in and around this area as best we can.
The driver was stopped at the top of a hill when, for some reason, he got out of the truck. The B-train tanker rolled backwards, jackknifing and flipping the rear trailer.
He either didn't set the brakes or didn't chock the wheels, and it started rolling back, and then boom, it went over. Oh yeah, there's that smell of fuel.
On North America's busiest highway, closure is not an option.
Just heading over now to Highway 9 and Airport Road.
North of the spill, James Ireland is on the way to assist A+ and Chambers Towing, already on scene.
We've received a call from one of the trucks that's there, asked us to come down and give them a hand with it with the rotator. These are very dangerous to work with.
A tanker like this one contains multiple compartments holding fuel. Any fire can lead to multiple explosions.
I've seen the aftermath of trailers that have exploded. It's not good.
With James still 30 miles away.
We're gonna start moving this. As soon as they just clean up their stuff, we're almost ready to go.
Constable Corey Costera is helping manage the scene.
We're gonna remove the tractor and the trailer that are upright. Get that safely away from the main location of the collision scene.
I'll tell you when to go. Here.
Corey specializes in commercial vehicle safety, and he's also a trained and certified heavy tow operator.
What he's really doing is kind of quarterbacking the whole scene so that everyone has an idea what everyone else is doing so we can all work collaboratively together.
Tow truck's already hooked up to the front of the tractor, and we're gonna try and drag this out of the way right now. Watch me. Once you get going, Dan will take over. Okay.
A-Plus Towing hauls away the upright trailer.
There's something in the air. Once that reaches 10%, we can have an explosive atmosphere.
But for the team from First Response Environmental, the focus is on the contents of the flip trailer.
So right now our PID is 30%. Definitely something's in the air. It's a concern.
As a liquid, it's not that dangerous. It's the vapors that are very dangerous. That's what's gonna explode.
Which tank is ready to go? Putting the breathing apparatus on because there's a lot of vapors from tapping into that tank. And I don't want to be breathing in that bad air.
There is gasoline and diesel fuel inside this tractor-trailer combination, so it is a mixed load of fuel.
The gas and diesel are contained in separate compartments. The crew must pump them out one by one.
Yeah, that's the bulkhead.
We're gonna actually have to drill into the tank itself to put hoses in to pump off the product that's in there. That could be very dangerous.
Who do you need here? Right now, when you're drilling, who do you want?
I don't need anybody here.
Okay, everybody up the hill. Up, 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 upwind, that way.
Before these guys start drilling, we do need to get everybody out of the way and to a safe location.
Everybody up there.
The fire department is set up, ready to go in case there's any issue at all.
So when you start drilling, just slow, real slow.
The potential for a violent explosion is there.
Yeah, I don't want anybody walking up.
What's going on up here in front of us? The fire's got like 1 block.
120 miles west on the 401, just south of London.
What a mess that is.
Ross Services heavy operator Bear Renders
10-4 base. I heard about the wreck. Should be there in a few minutes.
is heading to join the crew at a scene where fire has already claimed a semi.
As I arrive on scene, the 401 has come to a standstill, a major highway in Ontario. Holy crap, she's bad. The truck is junk.
Yeah, grab the chain. We'll go to the far side.
Lead heavy operator Mike Ross is on scene assessing the destruction, along with Brad Prince.
Definitely a crazy scene. This tractor's burnt to a crisp. There's nothing left of it.
She burned up pretty good.
Less than an hour ago, the tractor burst into flames on the side of the highway. Firefighters extinguished the flames. Now it's up to Mike's crew to get the remains off the road.
First things first, we gotta pick the tractor up, load it on a trailer.
With a backup now stretching for miles, police open one lane, less room to work as Bear hooks to the tractor.
Being that this chassis got so hot, that frame could break.
You gonna pull ahead 10 feet?
So we're gonna have to keep an eye on it as I start pulling.
Okay.
We're gonna hold on to the trailer so it doesn't slide. As I start pulling this truck out, you hear all the pings and bangs. The metal is stretching. It's this type of stuff that I love doing.
You get out of the way, Rick.
Unhook. Gonna load it up onto a float now.
Take these around the front?
Yeah.
Brad helps wrap chains around the cab, looking for any solid rigging point that might be left.
I just gotta hook up these spreader chains so we can pick it up.
It's tough rigging on something that's burnt this bad.
They won't know if the rigging will hold until they start the lift.
Good, Rick?
Yep.
We really got to be careful when we lift tractors like this. They're ready to fall apart at any minute.
Okay, everybody up the hill. Up, 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 up.
On Highway 9 near Caledon,
Everybody up there.
the first response hazmat team is ready to drill into the overturned tanker just as James rolls up to the scene.
So, you know, you pull up on a scene like this and you see a couple of guys up on top of a fuel tanker. You know it's, you know, basically a bomb. And there they are up there with a couple of drills drilling holes in it. If something goes wrong here and there's a static electricity spark and it lights this vapor up, it's gonna send this whole scene sky high.
The environmental crew uses specialized drill bits and lubrication, trying to avoid even a single spark.
You can smell fuel. There's absolutely no doubt there's a real big presence of diesel and gas here.
They've accessed the first compartment, but there's one more to go. This one is putting up a fight.
Put some pressure on it.
With gasoline fumes heavy in the air, they need to apply more pressure.
Not even halfway.
You don't mess around any longer than you have to. You really got to work quick and get yourself out of there.
Need something more powerful than this.
Finally, the drill breaks through.
First hole into the gasoline chamber was easy. The second one was a bugger. Now we're in the process of pumping off. Very happy.
Well, we're just gonna go up and do a little bit of inspecting here now. I haven't got to see the trailer yet, so we're gonna see what it looks like.
James will be working alongside two tow companies already on scene.
So it just damaged the rear axle on the lead trailer?
Yeah. Tires off and
Yeah, what we're gonna do is plan of attack. Eddie's gonna come down with his truck here.
Chambers?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's gonna grab the front and hold it
Yes.
with the strap. I'm gonna just pull on the wheels, set
Yes.
it down nice and slow. I'm gonna hold it up. He's gonna hook to it because there's no dolly legs, right?
Yes.
And van moves.
Okay. It's almost done. Done. Almost all of it's out, so we're doing great. Doing a great job. We're gonna have all that out of there soon.
They pumped the fuel into another company's tanker. But it's not the liquid that's putting James on edge.
The lower the fuel goes, the higher the volume of vapor inside it. That's what's gonna explode and cause real problems. Okay, if you wanna bring your truck down closer, they're ready now. Okay. I'll get mine back up in here.
James and one of their other operators position their rotators on both sides of the tanker.
We're just gonna rig up a couple lines here, one to do the roll and one to catch it. We don't want it slamming to the ground.
So the catch line will ease down the tanker to help prevent sparks.
The one tricky part, if you pull too hard down with your catch line, it could lift the trailer off the ground, and we want to keep it grounded for the static electricity. There's always a danger when you're playing with something like this, you know, like static electricity and everything else, you know, so we're just gotta make sure that we're not hooking to any dangerous points where we can cause a spark. On a fuel tanker, you use straps as much as you can. You know, the chains cause sparks, straps won't. Here we go. There. Perfect, Ed. Once it comes down, it'll sit right in there.
Now, it all comes down to the execution.
It's very important in this case that we all work in sync. One person makes a mistake and it can hurt a lot of people. You want to stand on this side?
I'll go
over
on
here.
the far side if I could.
You're gonna go on the far
Yeah,
side?
I can see better on that side.
Yeah.
This job potentially has a recipe for disaster.
All right, make her happen.
Go ahead.
All right, make her happen.
On Highway 9, northwest of Toronto,
Go ahead.
James and crew need to operate the fuel tanker without igniting fumes.
Nice and easy. We want to roll it over and hold on to it in one motion, as well as keep it on the ground so the tires stay grounded.
Grounding is important so we don't have a spark.
Nice and easy.
Ed. Rod.
Hang on.
We're gonna get product here, we're gonna get product here.
Okay. There's still some residual gas inside the tubes, so we got people scrambling, running around, trying to find more sand.
There's really not much we can do with it. We're just gonna have to let it leak.
Okay.
Now, it's back to the delicate maneuver.
Go ahead. There it comes. Up.
Up, Ed. Up.
That's good, you're good.
Hold it, Jerry, hold it. Up a bit.
That's good, Dan, way in. It's on the ground. You know, it's a big relief. The whole thing is grounded now. I'm gonna rig and lift the front of the trailer up so the other wrecker can come in and get hooked to the kingpin on it. Hold up. There we go. That's good, boys, that's good. Look at that.
Oh, boy, you're good, Jerry. You're good.
Dead on.
Hey, James, we're gonna pull ahead.
It's taken all day. An operation that James estimates could add up to several $1 million. But Highway 9 is open again.
We're extremely happy. Nobody got hurt. No mushroom cloud. You know, the sun's gonna come up tomorrow, so it was excellent. Yeah.
Now we get to go home, do some laundry. You know, everybody smells like gas and diesel, so everybody's safe. Everybody gets to go home to their families.
Nice easy lift onto the float.
Back south of London on the 401,
Good, Rick?
Yeah.
the Ross crew is ready to lift the tractor, if it can stay in one piece.
When they're burnt this bad, they can fall apart at any minute.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we got another wreck on the thing.
I can leave if you need me. But we're starting to lift up the truck to put on the trailer.
Come back.
Okay, I gotta leave, buddy. We're gonna take off for a broken down Greyhound bus. OPP are with it, it's in the middle of a road.
Just as they get started, the bear gets called away. But the delicate job must go on.
Have to grab those chains over there, Brad.
I'll just pull her head, Brad.
So the tractor's clear. With the trailer not catching fire, we can just hook a tractor on the trailer and tow it home. We just got to clean up the rest of the debris that's on the ground and try and contain the rest of the spill if we can. Oh, just another day in paradise.
But just when it looks like their day is over,
I don't know what happened to all the traffic.
something has stopped all the eastbound traffic on the 401.
Hello. Yeah.
Okay, fellas, there's another one down there ripped in half we just got.
We got another wreck. Sounds like it's a huge wreck.
And within minutes, Brad sees just how huge.
Holy, this one's bad.
Oh, the cab is completely separated from the trailer. My God, what a mess.
On the 401 southwest of London,
Oh, that's a wreck.
a violent wreck has torn a truck to pieces, leaving a tough cleanup for the Ross crew.
Wow.
I'll start picking this one up, okay?
Looks like he rear-ended somebody, but the cab is no longer attached to the truck. It's bad.
Well, looks like about 500 feet or so, eh?
When traffic stalled, the eastbound driver couldn't stop in time. He swerved, clipping another truck and ripping his own tractor apart.
I still can't believe the driver walked away. So you got personal effects everywhere. You even got a microwave and a fridge laying in the median. Mike's gonna pick this cab up. He's gonna put it in the bin.
Just trying to find something solid.
And backup is arriving. Mike's father, David, ready to put decades of experience to work.
To tear a cab off a truck, tumble it down the road, that's a pretty big force.
We're just gonna trim some of the loose pieces off this thing so we can lift it.
Traffic's a little heavy. It's in the median, so you have a passing lane situation you get to work in.
You got live traffic on both sides of you. You're constantly listening for squealing tires.
Going clear?
That's about as good as you're gonna get.
The driver hauls away the remains of the cab, and the crew turns to the loaded trailer.
Let's see what we got here. Enough hydrated rubber. Must be for injection machines or something. We're looking at plastic pellets in bags that are just like little marbles, so you don't want to break the bags open. The problem I see at the back is they're all knocked off the skid. The impact shoved it ahead probably about 8 feet. It's going to require 100% removal of the load. Just shine him in the trailer.
Unloading the cargo will force the crew to spend more time working next to the live lane.
We need to work on a game plan here.
And with every minute that passes, that gets more dangerous.
We know we're going to run out of daylight. This is a primary concern of ours. Problem is, it's quite a walk up there with all the bags, eh? Working wrecks in the darkness is very dangerous.
Looks like an accident on the ramp.
Just west of Toronto,
There's a truck flipped over up ahead.
the evening traffic is starting to build, and Steve Pillai is answering an urgent call.
409 and 427 by airport. There's a rollover truck. A lot of battery inside, so I'm rushing to get there.
A rollover on a ramp leading right to the nation's busiest airport.
The ramp is closed completely. This traffic is not going through at all, so it's going to be a lot of pressure to get the highway reopened. I can guarantee that for you.
Steve's crew is already assessing the scene when he arrives.
On the dump truck, come up here. Okay. We're going to take out the batteries. I want a one-by-one battery, guys. Bring it in.
The truck is carrying aviation battery, so we have to pick it up one by one.
What's the plan for?
They're going to load it up.
Okay, how long are we?
1 hour.
1 hour?
1 hour.
My word to the officers is very important. I just wanted to tell them, this is what I'm going to get it done, and it's going to be done on time.
Pick it up, go.
Last one, last one.
The batteries are out and covered with absorbent to soak up any acid.
Okay, that's it. Get it strapped. Strap it down this way.
Now it's time for Steve's rotator to go to work. It's already been a powerful addition to the fleet, but this will be its first rollover.
Is it a catching line?
A big moment for the crew, especially Sonny,
Beautiful, eh? I like it.
who's dreamed of running a rotator since Steve first gave him a shot at heavy recovery.
This is the first rollover for our new rotator, and then that's a perfect place.
You have working with a tight spot. And thank God we got this brand new rotator. We can make it a lot easier to do the job.
Watch it, guys.
But today, on this narrow ramp, the maneuver will be tricky.
You good there, girlfriends? Yeah, we're good. Go now.
Even Steve will pass on the controls. To the veteran Dieter Dinsing.
I'm not used to the truck yet. That's why we got Dieter there. Dieter know about these things. He's been doing this job for a long time. Then we're just learning from him.
Go, go.
While operator Prince's wrecker will handle the tractor.
Pull it more. Perfect.
They run straps to attach 2 lines from the rotator.
Put that on the chain. Put this on there.
One to roll the trailer upright, and one to catch and set it down.
Okay, guys, you guys want to come up this way, guys?
The ramp is so tight, there's almost no room to spare. If they're off, they could roll the truck right into the rotator.
There's not much room to play with it. There's not much room at all. One wrong move, you're gonna be buying a brand new truck again. And I'm not going through it.
It's all yours. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, so you're good. You did a good job, buddy. You did a good job, buddy. The drop is so smooth, nothing break, nothing damage. So we're gonna hook it up and get out of here. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thanks for explaining.
Okay,
It looks
no
clean.
problem.
Awesome.
Thank you. I got my crew standby 24 hours a day. Be the best.
Good job. We got it done on time. That's the main thing. Pretty happy with it.
Okay, guys, let's go rolling.
A win for the team. But with winter winding down, Sonny is no closer to his dream.
I hope I will get one day to get the chance to run the rotator. I hope, because I want to hit the top.
John, can you put a strap on that back box so the lids don't blow off?
110 miles southwest.
You can pull her back over if you can.
The Ross crew has found a shortcut for their offload.
You stuck on something?
First time I've seen someone actually operating the rotator from inside a rack. It's all yours. There you go.
As the last of the load comes out,
Hi. Huh? You the driver? Yeah. I got your phone, I think.
a visitor arrives on the scene. The driver, back from the hospital and looking for his belongings.
Listen.
Mike gets hugged by the driver. It's definitely a first for that.
Never got a hug before.
It was unbelievable. Cannot believe the driver's in one piece, let alone walking around.
All I remember is the passenger side caved in, and pretty much just I was safe. I don't know, I guess somebody was watching over me.
But what's left of his tractor is still in the median, and the crew needs to get it out.
So right now our other float's just about to get here, and then we're gonna use the rotator to pick the remainders of the truck up.
Now winch it out so the tractor's clear of the trailer.
Let's go.
Perfect!
They wrap chains around the chassis so they can lift it onto the flatbed. But that lift will demand extreme precision.
Can you pull on the one side, Brad?
The rotator's pretty much at its limit for its reach. We want to make sure that Our rigging is spot on.
Just check your four hooks.
Yeah.
We double checked everything on it because we're going to be moving it within 2 feet of a live lane.
Probably gonna have to go over the top of that trailer.
We gotta go up and over top of the trailer towards oncoming traffic where our float is waiting. Got a tractor swimming around overhead like that. You're watching for everything.
Hey, slow down! They're not slowing down, they're getting faster.
Southwest of London, traffic is moving on the 401.
Hey, slow down!
Just a few feet away from the spot where Mike Ross needs to set down the swinging chassis.
Hold on to it, Brad.
How much room you got on that side, Billy?
We're inside the rail. We're on the wood. We're good. Now that we got it on the float, we just got to chain it down so it doesn't roll off so we can get it back to our yard.
Now they turn to the demolished trailer.
The trailer's going to be the most difficult part of the job. Hopefully it holds together while we pick it.
And to even attempt to cart it away,
What do you want 'em, Mike?
they bring in some very specialized equipment.
We'll stretch him out first.
This is our trombone. We can stretch it out, get 50 feet in the belly. Make it easier to put a van trailer on to come home. We made holes in the deck, so this way we can drop the landing gear of a van trailer down through it.
The first step, rig 2 lines to the bottom of the trailer.
There's a reason they like me on these big jobs.
In this particular case, we hooked to the wheels and we hooked to the landing gear halfway up the trailer.
Tighten it up. Check all 4 corners. Okay, check the other side, Brad.
Get her back on top of this trombone float, and we'll get her chain down and hopefully get out of here.
Okay.
They need the trailer to hold together and to keep from moving anywhere near the live lane.
We're roughly 2 feet from on traffic. With this lift, you hold your breath.
And Mike has to be exact to ease the trailer legs into the openings.
Push it in the hole. It's sitting there where it wants to be.
Okay, let's strap up.
That's how it's supposed to happen. I'm definitely impressed by Mike. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to do that. Well, now we're at the point where we can chain this trailer down, pack up, and get this highway open.
This is a big job, big win. We're ready to go home.
Later that night,
Fire on scene now. The driver seems okay. He's getting checked out.
100 miles down the 401,
It's the middle of the night now. It's just about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Coxon Towing's Eric Goddard answers a call in the town of Lakeshore.
We're heading out to 401 here, not far from the shop, for a rolled over tractor trailer. I'm told it's laying on its side. The police are asking us to hurry it up. The highway's completely closed here.
The problem with this one here, we have the entire 401 closed down. The pressure's always there to get the highway open and get the traffic flowing.
Eric pulls up on the westbound side of the highway, where Brad and crew are already on scene.
Did you talk to the cops and tell them how long we're going to be or anything? Or?
I didn't tell them a time. I literally told them we'd probably be here all night.
The Windsor-Toronto corridor is one of the busiest corridors for free trade between the United States and Canada. There's millions of dollars at stake by the minute when it's closed.
The pressure is on, but they have to offload, and the cargo won't make it easy.
It's a load of automotive batteries. I believe it's all car batteries.
A lot of batteries.
The only way to get them out is one by one.
I think they said 37,000 pounds of them.
The batteries are small, but they still weigh a lot because they're lead cell battery. Probably weighs 40 or 50 pounds apiece.
And working with batteries, the crew has to be cautious about leaks or fumes in the air.
The fire department is always close by when you're dealing with this kind of a mess.
Well, it's 3:30 right now in the morning. We got to have this open by 6 o'clock. The morning rush is coming.
Somebody throwing a lid on this?
But as they work back into the trailer,
Just starting to get a little bit of a smell of it.
Even with the big doors open in the back, you're starting to pick up the smell from the batteries.
Ready?
Every time you breathe, you're starting to, almost like you can taste it in the air.
I'm not seeing anything on the floor, eh?
they hit a wall of fumes.
Worst case scenario, someone's going to be overcome with the fumes. Then you can be in some real trouble. Just starting to get a little bit of a smell of it.
On the 401 east of Windsor, right in the middle of an urgent offload, the coxswain crew is smelling trouble.
You're starting to pick up the smell from the batteries. The fumes are definitely becoming a problem.
Eric, I'm wondering whether we should cut a hole.
Get some vent?
Yep, let some air through here.
Okay.
There's
I'll
no
have the fire
vent.
department do it?
Yep, there's no vent. I looked.
Okay, I'll call the fire department, get to do it.
Before we have people get sick on fumes, I'm gonna have them cut a hole, let some air in here, and see if it's still safe to work.
So if we just stay between those ribs?
Instead of putting our people in jeopardy, it's relatively simple for us to have a fire department cut a hole and vent it with a fan.
It's one thing about the fire department, they absolutely love cutting. Typically, that'd be really nice in the wintertime. You don't want any air in there, you want to keep it warm, but in a case like this, being batteries, we're going to get the fumes out as quick as we can put them in there, right? Thank you, sir.
It makes all the difference in the world.
But the recovery itself is still ahead. In Toronto, the highways are moving.
Slow down. That's the least you can do.
And some drivers are moving a little too fast. So after starting his day with a tanker spill, Kerry Schmidt is back on the road.
Right now, we're on the side of 400 doing aggressive driving, speeding enforcement, and it's a team effort with multiple units.
And it doesn't take long.
So we just got a vehicle here doing 165 Highway 400. The officer has just gone down to do a traffic stop. We're going to go down there and give him some protection as well. $165 is going to result in an automatic 7-day license suspension, 7-day vehicle impoundment. He's going to be going home in a tow truck tonight. We're actually on the side of the road helping the driver to get out. The tow operator has got his reflective gear on. We need to be vigilant and make sure traffic is aware of our presence. Just watch your back when you're on the highway, just like that guy right there. Again, cars going by, you gotta watch your back. Like right here, drivers are not moving over. We also want to remind drivers about the slow down, move over legislation. When you see a stopped emergency vehicle, police car, fire truck, ambulance, or a tow truck with their amber lights flashing, you are required by law to slow down as you approach and move over. Drivers have to understand that this is our workplace. This is where we spend our day. And if someone gets out of the vehicle and gets hit by a car, it's going to result in fatal injuries.
I think that's it.
Back in Windsor.
It's kind of nice to see the last battery come out of there, and we know we're done with that part of it.
The offload is finally over, Now it's time to get the wreck off the road.
That was the hard part. Now the fun part of rolling the truck and trailer over.
All you, sir.
Brad and Eric secure the doors
Such violence.
to add structural support for the flip. Working on this narrow stretch, they want complete control over the roll.
Okay?
So they're bringing in an extra truck.
To stop it from coming slamming down, we're gonna have a control vehicle for pickup, and we're gonna rig it to the center of the trailer, so as it comes down, the guy in the pickup will just be feathering that brake, and it'll literally just drag along the pickup truck.
Control vehicle is what we call it, and that way the van doesn't slam down on its wheels and rock back and forth. It just comes down like a feather.
Okay, drop that down for a minute.
But with a tight workspace, getting it down will take some very complicated rigging,
Now start walking it that way.
known as the Christmas wrap.
Christmas wrap is done when you want to stand a tractor and trailer up and basically have it land between two tow trucks. You literally wrap it like a Christmas present, and that's where the name comes from.
The two rotators, one on either end, wrap straps all around the trailer. The straps cross around and under the trailer to the opposite ends. The pickup acts as counterweight to control the landing.
Don't pull it anymore, we'll lose the angle iron.
When the truck's rated, we're usually 6 inches away from each rotator, so everything's got to be set up just perfect and timed right.
And the pickup adds one more piece to the complex puzzle.
Okay, hard to the right. Guys, we're putting a pickup truck in the ditch, so you gotta watch yourself. Come on back. You almost gotta be where Adam's at.
The whole idea is it's not to be out of sync.
There can't be a mistake. I don't want it on top of my wrecker.
I'm ready if you guys are.
All right, come on, Jeff, you come with me, Greg.
There's a lot that could go wrong here. The Christmas wrap rigging is very complicated, and George and I have to be in sync.
The truth be told, we've actually, and I've practiced it in the yard, I've only done it once actually on the highway, but really risky. I mean, it comes down within an inch from your truck, if that. I'm ready when you guys are. You need to be very careful. I'm just gonna step over here and then give it a thumbs up and we can go.
Okay.
On the westbound 401 in Lakeshore,
This landing is going to be very close when we stand it up. It's going to be closer than some people are comfortable with.
Coxon's entire job hinges on a precision maneuver that will roll the truck within inches of the two rotators.
If George and I aren't in sync, then the whole thing could just collapse and we'll be starting from scratch.
I'm ready when you guys are. You need to be very careful. See how that truck is leading? Really important the truck continually leads. Because that way, if it doesn't, it's gonna flop on us. That little pickup holding that whole trailer from coming over. You see how that truck still wanting to come down all by itself? Woo! A little bit of weight from the pickup truck, she'll come over nice and easy.
The Christmas wrap rolled out perfectly.
A lot of times that pickup will come a whole lot faster. It actually came pretty slow, so.
I was extremely pleased with the way it was controlled the whole way over. Near perfect.
Just the way we like them, like a feather.
It's always a great feeling when the wheels hit the ground and you know you only got another 20 minutes on the highway to get it clear. It's stress off the shoulders of everybody.
As you can see, we didn't smash the back of the truck. It's pretty close. Closest I've ever come, so that's pretty good. I think if it would have hit the truck, you would have seen Brad cry, but I'd say that's pretty close.
Well, it looks like we're gonna beat the rush hour traffic. That's the important thing.
All that's left is the ride home.
We're not going to unhook the tractor and the trailer combination. We're just going to tow it back and we'll just deal with it at the yard.
I'm gonna hook it the hell up and take it the hell home. We good? Yeah. Okay, she's beautiful.
I think all in all, we did very well. We were very happy.
It's a new day.
200 miles northeast, in Mississauga, the sunrise is still half an hour away.
I am feeling not sure, like, I am feeling uncomfortable right now.
And Sonny Subra is heading to work and to a new role in heavy rescue.
I couldn't even sleep last night now. This is a big breakup for me, like. Okay, let me go see. This is it.
Today, he's getting behind the wheel of a rotator.
I'm not gonna give up my dream. If this is the top level, I have to reach it.
Hey, Sonny. Welcome to King Tony.
Hi.
Yeah.
But his big chance isn't at Steve's.
King Tony called me, asking me, you wanna come and join us?
Okay, Sonny.
Thank you, man.
They wanna give me a rotator.
It was an opportunity he couldn't turn down.
It's a nice truck. It's a nice to drive.
Even if it's for Steve's competition.
It is a tough decision to leave Steve. It is. Because I've been working for a long time and then I never left. There's opportunity, I have to go check it out. If I don't see other side, I don't know what is the other side. So I have to go see.
I'm in a different team right now.
I gotta get the highway open.
Next time on the season finale of Heavy Rescue 401.
Turn, Dave, turn, buddy.
Kevin
That'll be coming up, no?
fights a 60-ton battle.
That is upside down, sir.
Father and son
This is my first time doing something like this.
leap into the fray.
Hold on, Carl. Whoa! I'm kind of nervous.
And a new boss
Sonny, give it a snug.
needs Sonny to pull his weight.
Go! Go!